TV. It's all one big lie. Here, Eva, have these prunes to chew. We have ways of making you brew. So come on, baby, send it on down. Bend over, run and give me your brown. There's trouble brewing in the north, so pack, so hurry up, neighbor, and move your digestive tract. is for the filthy rich and their noble fucking minds, 'cause they're the only assholes with any fucking time to go to the restaurants and the galleries and the museums and dine, while all the grotty working class are working down the mines. They're really very self-aware and like to love all men, and wouldn't want to eat an egg that comes from a battery hen, and support universal justice, and think that life is absurd, just like they've read in Kafka and the other bleeding pretentious nerds. I'd rather go to Broadie and get my face beat in, disfigured for life by some lethal lout with a piece of tin, and when I'm in my hospital bed, my face slashed down the middle. At least I won't be called artistic or any of that piddle.
cold, hard September day, dogs barking across the lake. Rocky Raccoon was heard to say, "That other Rocky, he's a fake." In the tavern the patrons paused, softly emptied their lagers, and waited for what's in store. Here is Rocky's embittered saga. Paul wrote the lyrics first, and then the chords. Royalties had been settled. It was to be in all the stores. Fame, it seemed, all but nestled in my lap. I even met John, though only once, and briefly. Still, there I was, in a song all about me. Well, chiefly. I came back home, not 2 miles from here, told my folks. Even the mayor of the town bought my beer. Well, you remember. What a day. What a day, what excitement when we learned that Rocky Raccoon was to be on the Double White album. It meant that this town fell into a swoon of self-congratulation. But then, you know, do I have to go on? Days after the release, days when we're all just beginning to know the wrong done us. It was in those days that I knew what hatred meant. Yes, a false Rocky Raccoon, I says, an imposter Rocky, diabolical, hell-sent, had pinched my spot, and with it fame and glory. And forevermore on the Double White, the imposter Raccoon, with my name, was to reap the rewards, mine by right. The barmaid flicked the tap, and out flowed the lager. But back at the ranch, Poco, disguised as a door, had his knob shot off. Rocky was never to be seen again around those parts. And the townsfolk, well, never forget. Always be the one to hand out the Kool-Aid. excuse to use him as a floor. So what about Peter? Poor Peter. Dear Peter. What about Peter Moore? They're at it again. The two left out of four, walking all over him. There should be a lore. Hey, what about Peter? Poor Peter. Dear Peter. What about Peter Moore? The lightning, it cackles over the bed where Charlotte is looking at her sister dead. She'd like to walk on the moor, but Peter has fled. He's off to win the Brownlow, to win the Brownlow. Best and fairest. Fairest and best.
Young men should not be washed in wine. It fades the color of their rainbow. Shifting gear, iron faster. Shifting gaze from free to fewer. Tailgating in white lights, moving from place to place. Who said waves could all have personality? Landscape, seascape, escape, escape, escape.
go again. Here I go again. Turning wine into water. We've got a bit of trouble. So I'm doing what I order. Just shove it down the gullet. And a miraculous transformation brings it out the other end. A gentle arc of urination. Dance naked, singing hallelujah. Monopoly money around our groins, and panties round our hooter. There mightn't be no God in this solar system, but at least we've got what runs down the system. Here we go again. 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 Here we go again.
People in the world, and I'm not one of them. There are a lot of sad people in the world, and I'm not one of them. There are a lot of good people in the world, and I'm not one of them. There are a lot of bad people in the world, and I'm not one of them. Who am I? That is the question. Can you guess my name? Guess my mission? Mind your own fucking business. Piss off, cunt. Well, there are a lot of black people in the world, and I'm not one of them. There are a lot of white people in the world, and I'm not one of them. Well, there are a lot of wrong people in the world, and I'm not one of them. There are a lot of right people in the world, and I'm not one of them, yeah. Who am I? That is the question. Can you guess my name? I guess my mission. Mind your own fucking business. Piss off, cunt. Well, here I come. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, here I come. 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 Here I come.
stream. We're just a part of the old regime.
to help me. I'm telling you now. No way. I came to help you.
short, sweet, and vitriolic. Art is for the filthy rich and their noble fucking minds, because they're the only arseholes with any fucking time to get to the galleries and the theatres and the restaurants to dine, while all the grotty working class are working down the mines. They're really very self-aware and like to love all men, and they don't like to eat eggs that come from a battery hen, and support universal justice and think life is absurd, just like they've read in Kafka and the other bloody pretentious nerds. I'd rather ride to Broady and get my face beat in, disfigured by life by some lethal lout with a piece of tin. And when I'm in my hospital bed, my face slashed down the middle, at least I won't be called artistic or any of that piddle.
The news ain't good, stall is red. I beat the music and the drum and riffs. So come on, baby, defecate on my face. Come on, baby, send it on down. Bend over, brown, and give me a rhyme. The trouble brewing in the washed off bag. So hurry up, beaver, and move. You're the best Jeff to ride. Like a side, turn on the TV, cause the door that make it light. Here, Eva, have these things to choose. Be happy, stop the making you. Come on, baby, send it on down. The bend over brown and give me a brown. The trouble brewing in the world so fast. Hurry up, Eva, move, you're the best to ride. Here come the Russians, it's near the end. I'm proud to say my girl never used a kiss bed. Oh Christ, what's that? Your bells are striking. Let it go over for the third. played so well. The first game they made him clean up, gout up. The crowd, they could not believe this was just a game. That's the Macca. He just seemed rapid though. Have you got a statement to make? On the front page report, the banquo said you play most talented part. So asked the reporters, and in Macca's face, microphone was thrust. To me thus is nothing, he said. Not to me simply thus. And sure enough, Scotland McGinnis died, and 4 weeks later was out of the 5. Was the bastard penultimate cutter. Scotland with 20 goals down. It was a slaughter. Macca seemed ubiquitous in defense, but he wasn't usually tense. His teammates giving up the ghost on Matt the Villains like a conquering ghost. Then came the word from the brother, the lady Mac's blood, she's done the bump. So Macca was carried off in a shroud, and McDuff was carried on the shoulders of the crowd. The moral is that no one gives a fuck if you're a winner. It's just that everyone loves a sinner.
The German race. So come on, baby, defecate on my face. Come on, baby, send it on down. Bend over, bro, and give me a brown. There's trouble brewing in the Warsaw Pact. So hurry up, beaver, and move your digestive tract. Looks like a sty. Turn on the TV, but it's all a big lie. Here, Eva, have these brooms to chew. We have ways of making you boo. Come on, baby, send it on down. Bend over, brown, and give me a brown. There's trouble brewing in the Warsaw Pact. So hurry up, beaver, and move your digestive tract. Liechtenstein. Das Nerdum. Here come the Russians, it's near the end. I'm proud to see my girl never used an S-pen. Oh Christ, what's that? Your bell is on strike. Then it's all over for the Third Reich.
The news ain't good from Stalingrad. I've been busy protecting the German race. So come on, baby, defecate on my face. Come on, baby, send it on down. Bend over wrong and give me a frown. There's trouble brewing in the Warsaw Pact. So hurry up, fever, and move your digestive tract. Defecate on my face, 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 defecate on my face. Get to the bunker, looks like it's died. Turn on the TV, and it's all a big lie. Here we have these boots too. We have ways of making you poo. And they set it on down, bend over brown and give me a brown. Reynolds blowing in the water, Reynolds, move your digestive tract. Defecate on my face, 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 defecate on my face. The Russians, it's near the end. I'm proud to say my girl never used an S-pen. Oh Christ, what's that? Your bell is on strike, then it's all over for the Third Reich. Come on, baby, send it on down, bend over, brown, and give me a brown. There's trouble brewing in the Warsaw Pact, so hurry up, defecate on my face, 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 defecate on my face.
come home tired. What a day I've had. just been pranked.
What's Well, come home tired. What a day I've had. The news ain't good. From Stalingrad, well, I've been busy protecting the German race. So come on, baby, defecate on my face. Come on, baby, send it on down, bend over, bone, and give me around this trouble brewing in the Warsaw Pack. So hurry up, fever, and move. Defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Oh, defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Oh, defecate on my face. Well, get to the bunker. Looks like a star. Turn on the TV. Well, it's all a big lie. Here we go. Ooh, have these fruits to chew. We have ways. Well, I'm making you blue. Come on, baby, send it on down. Bend over on and give me a brightest trouble. Ruining the Warsaw Pack, so hurry up, people, and move. Defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Oh, defecate on my face. Well, together now. Defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Defecate on my face. Oh, defecate on my face.
Send it on down, and old brother, give me a brother's My trouble seems so far away. My trouble seems so far away.
It's near the end. Proud to say that my girl never used an S-bend. What's that even? Your bowel is on strike. Then it's all over for my third rate. So come on, baby, sit it on down, bend over, roll and giddy around this road. Rolling the war so back, so hurry up, get right moving and get in track. Defecate on my face, 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 defecate on my face.
the generous. Come on, baby. Defecate on my face. Come on, baby, sit it on down. Big over bro, give me a pound of stroke. Rolling the what's up, pack, so hurry up, fever and move in the desert track. Defecate on my face. 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 Get to the bunker. Looks like a star. Turn off the TV. It's all one big lie. Here we go. Have these prove that we have ways of making you prove. Come on, baby, set it on down. Bend over, bro. Give me a promise trouble. Put in the what's up, pack, so hurry up, fever and move in the desert. Defecate on my face. 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 Here come the Russians. It's near the end. Proud to say that my girl never used an S-Pen. What's that, Eva? What is that, Eva? Your vow, it's on strike. Then it's all over. For my birth. Come on, baby, set it on down. Bend over ground and give me about this trouble. Put in the what's up, pack, so hurry up, fever and move in the desert. Defecate on my face. 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 It's all one big lie. You're evil. Have these brooms to chew. We have ways of making you poo. Come on, baby, settle down. Get on the road and give me a broken soul. Moving the what's so fast, so hurry up, baby, I'm moving this. Defecate on my face. 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 Yesterday, all my troubles seem too far away. 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 The love that's why it's near the end. Proud to say that my girl never used in a spend. What's that, Eva? Your vow turns right, then it's all over. For my so